Much. We head over to the C-suite sit-down now. Ronco, led by its founder, Ron Paul Peelke, it essentially created the infomercial, or as we like to call it here at Fox Business Morning, our lead-in. But after a bankruptcy filing, the company does have some new leadership in place now, and I'm joined to talk about Ronco a little bit by Larry Nusbaum, the president and CEO. Good to see you, Larry. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate that very much. We all know infomercials very well because they're always on when we come in the morning. We get up in the middle of the night, of course. But and we're sitting here watching them before we go on the air a lot of times. Now, that said, and I want to talk about it. We have, obviously, goes without saying, we have some props in front of us, and you're seeing some of the older infomercials on the screen here. The interesting business angle to me of what you've done, you've taken a company out of bankruptcy, right?
Not just that, but it's trying to reinvent the business in today's economy, in today's environment.
And you've made it profitable, haven't you?
We've been profitable the last 18 months.
Interesting, because, I mean, it's almost ironic in a way. I know the two aren't related, but we're talking today all day about GM filing for bankruptcy, 363 sale. This was a 363, right?
It was.
What was that like, and taking the company out of there, turning it around and making it profitable?
Difficult because, look, when you're walking into a new situation, you don't know if you can turn around and bring back the vision of the original, Colonel Sanders of our industry.
Sure.
And basically what I was able to do is right-size the business. That means put the overhead in line with the profits and be able to re-energize with new products. And we have some new products today.
All right, so what did you bring in here, for example, that's something that's new that you're going to war with, so to speak?
Well, think about Starbucks coffee. I mean, how many people can have a cold filtered cup of coffee in the morning? So we actually have a brand new Ronco product, cold filtered coffee. It's Starbucks in a cup.
Starbucks in a cup.
So basically what you have is you pour a coffee concentrate in, pour cold water, it creates a whole concentrate. You can create lattes, cappuccinos, any tea, any coffee that you'd want, and that's what I'm talking about, re-engineering Ronco.
Yeah, so you did this, and the thing is, on your point of view, you do it at a lower cost, right? What'd you do? You go overseas to make a lot of these things as opposed to the way it used to be?
Not trying to get rid of American jobs, right? I mean, we want everything
to trying to make money is the idea.
Trying to make money. And so, yes, we did go overseas. We reinvented the Pocket Fisherman. We reinvented the Veg-O-Matic, the classics. But we created some new innovations that, frankly, bring Ronco to the next level. It puts us into the 2010 marketplace in retail.
What does that mean exactly? What do you mean 2010 marketplace?
Well, we're still using the infomercial. We're still using the 30-minute show that you see all over television.
Sure.
But what I mean is re-engineering the product so it becomes less costly but actually more valuable. So the perception and reality are closer aligned. It's not just, but wait, there's more, operators are standing by. It's we're giving a customer a new product and new innovation for a lower cost.
What'd you say this was again? This is one of the old favorites, right?
Oh, the Pocket Fisherman. Come on. I mean, it's remember, it was the old wooden handle that your grandfather used to use. If I told you could catch a 20-pound fish with a Pocket Fisherman, would you believe me?
No, I couldn't catch a fish with any kind of, but anyway, yeah, so no, I wouldn't, but I bet you can is what you're going to tell me.
I'm going to tell you can catch anything with this thing, okay? I mean, it's not deep sea fishing, and you're not going to catch Jaws, but this is a real product. And for $19.95, it's not just a gift, it's not a Father's Day gift, but it's a value add. It's something you like.
Right? Father's Day's coming up, so I bet you guys run a pretty good business around that kind of stuff.
You know, Father's Day, Mother's Day, Christmas holiday, we have the rotisserie. We have a mini rotisserie now that you can make for $49.95. You can cook a chicken, a turkey, and anything camping. So we have everything for every occasion.
It's interesting. It's always fun to watch these things, too. My wife's a little bit on the gullible side with the infomercials, I always tell her. She's likely, you would probably say that's not gullible, that's just good business, right?
I'd like to say if she finds something she likes and it's useful and it's something that can be value add and something that she could bring home other than spray on hair. I mean, there are gimmicks out there. Let's be honest.
I got that from my dad once as a joke. Didn't work out so well. Came out in the shower pretty quick.
Great for Halloween.
Number of our anchors here at Fox use it. No, I'm only joking around. All right, Larry, thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. It was nice to meet you, and good luck with everything.
Thank
All right?
You. Okay.
Good stuff. All right, up next, it's not just GM this week, certainly, but how will the markets react? All right, so I love when you ask them, by the way, how you make a Christmas tree green.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Yeah. All right, well, teach his own, as they say. All right, from one Charles Payne special to another, as I like to say.
That's right. And
Ronco brand?
You talk about classics. That's right. The brand is back. The one that brought us the infomercial. I was able to ask the new CEO and president of Ronco Acquisition, Larry Nusbaum, why the company is so special now. Got to listen to this one.
We're bad at innovation. Okay, we brought back the old favorites, the Pocket Fisherman, which is right over here, so you can, go catch a fish in the springtime. We brought back the Veg-O-Matic, which is in the Smithsonian. Of course, we haven't forgotten the old favorites like the Set It and Forget It rotisserie grill. But with new innovations, new and improved pasta maker, and a knife set that sells for $39, we think we've covered all the kitchen gadget needs for America that needs it.
Now, your company got in some trouble, though, a few years ago. Tell us a little bit about that.
When Ron sold the business, the company was blowing and going, doing very well in 2005. Sold the business, and they left Ron's picture, his image, and his thesis for basically going on television and showing the products, demonstrating it. And they used someone else. They washed off all images of himself and basically tried a different direction, getting away from the infomercial. The company failed. It went into bankruptcy very quickly in 2007.
And that's when you stepped in, and you've been turning it around. Tell us how you've been able to pull this off.
You know, you got to right-size a business. The fundamentals in business still hold. The overhead, the SG&A. But most importantly, we brought back the vision of the man that created the category. We brought back Ron Popeil, his image, his likeness, and the type of products that Ron had, including the old favorites, the Mr. Microphone, the spray-on hair. All those things that you laugh at, they're back. The Veg-O-Matic is back, and it's better than it was before.
The spray-on hair is back, too?
The spray-on hair is back for those who want it. Yeah.
Okay. Listen, you know, so you do talk about people, you know, making fun of infomercials, particularly the long infomercial. How come they're so effective if people make so much fun of them? And it's like, you know, it seems corny, but why do they work?
Because you tell them what they want. First of all, you're offering value. Second of all, you're reaching a wide and targeted audience. Like with this, we're talking about money and success in business. There are audiences lifetime, different networks that target different audience bases, and they want an easier gadget, something they can stay home and cook with.
Right.
We tell them what the problem is, we give them a solution at a value.
Okay, you said you brought back products, but what are some of the products you have in the pipeline we can look forward to?
Oh, well, we have a Mongolian or Korean barbecue that is very exciting.
Really?
You know,
oh, man, I love Mongolian barbecue. I sound like I'm in an infomercial now.
But wait, there's more.
There you go. Well, listen, we've got some things here. Why don't you walk us through and show us a few of these products?
Okay, well, certainly, look, I'm excited about the Grill Wave. It's the George Foreman grill without the plug.
Right.
It barbecues in your microwave, turns your microwave into a barbecue, fits into every form and function.
Are they all that size, or do any of them come bigger than that?
We have a deluxe size that's a little larger, but they fit into every single microwave oven.
Okay. Over here on the other side, this looks interesting. What is this?
Charles, that's the new and improved electric pasta maker. Carbs are back. Atkins is gone. Carbs are back. Why don't you turn it on?
Carbs are out? No one ever told me. No.
Okay. So turn it on. Watch.
Oh, okay,
You can make any kind of healthy pasta right there. There it goes. Now watch.
All right.
Look how it stirs it. And the machine works, and actually you can extrude fusilli, penne, any type of pasta. Look how it's just coming out.
Wow.
By the way, it also makes a sausage. So there you go. You put in all the ingredients, and almost within 5 minutes, you're creating homemade pasta.
And can you change this and get different types of pasta?
You can change it. You can make spinach pasta. It turns into a sausage maker. This product is even better than when Ron Popeil brought it out 20 years ago.
Let me ask you, you're a turnaround specialist. So it seems to me at some point you'll rebuild this company to its old luster. What then?
Like anything, we're in the business of buying businesses, turning around, putting operational efficiencies in, and then we'll probably sell it to somebody who want to combine it with something else or take it to the next level.
But going public is out of the question. I don't blame you.
You're watching the market? A little scared right
Larry
now.
Nusbaum, this is fantastic. Congratulations, really appreciate it. And you know, you've done a great job.
Thank you, Charles.
Hey, let me tell you something. Anybody ever tells you that Charles Payne is just a stock picker, forget about it. That's
right.
versatility right there.
I'm multifaceted.
Work in the kitchen, the whole thing. I like that a lot. That was fun.
Yeah, it was fun to do.
All right.
For Christmas, and it's really cool. I just caught these with my pocket fisherman.
It's the fishing invention of these.
Well, you've likely seen Ronco's late-night TV ads for the Pocket Fisherman and spray-on hair. But the pioneer of the infomercial is bouncing back from the brink. This holiday season, Ronco went public. Actually, this holiday season, they're bouncing back because in 2005, when they went public, the stock was chopped up as if it was actually going through the Veg-O-Matic itself. Ronco turns 50 and it's adding new products, and a new partnership with Walmart and Kohl's has helped make it a $45 million a year company. The CEO and president of Ronco Acquisition, Larry Nusbaum, joins us now. First of all, 50 years. Wow, that in itself is pretty successful. Tell us, how did the idea come about in the first place?
You know, the whole thesis was, you know, we have Colonel Sanders, Ron Popeil, the inventor of the whole category, infomercials, short and long form TV. If we bring his products back, bring his image, his likeness, and his fervor for products, and we create innovative new products, why can't we, with the right cost structure and the right overhead, make Ronco what it was? It was, you know, Ron built it to a $200 million business for 20 years.
Right. I mean, there's no doubt he had that magic touch, and, you know, to a certain degree, obviously, he still does. Let's talk about the infomercial itself, because because your company pioneered the infomercial. How big is infomercial? What kind of a role does it play in our economic system, if you will? And what are some of the changes that you see in infomercials?
Well, just ask Barack Obama. I mean, only several weeks ago, he had the Obama-mercial, the Obama-mercial, which I spoke on. And let me tell you, you can reach a mass audience, and I'm not talking about the yell and sell, the Carney approach. You can let people know we've got a problem and here's a solution in 30 minutes and give them what they want.
Okay, Ronco, 50 years, it wasn't all smooth sailing. Recently, you ran into some bumps. Tell us what happened.
You know, when Ron sold the company in 2005, the company was about $100 million, $10 million in profits. And basically, the management that bought the company drove it right into the ground, 28 months of losses. It went to $50 million minus 10 in EBITDA, or losses, net profits. Reason is, they left Ron. It's like taking Colonel Sanders and washing off, you know, Colonel Sanders' image, okay? Wendy's without Wendy's face. They used someone else. They didn't go back to his products, and they stopped running TV shows. The company died.
But I also think, to a certain degree, Larry, you're being a little modest, because it's not just bringing back Ron. I mean, you guys are succeeding where almost every other, you know, company in the retail space is failing. What else are you doing to achieve that?
Well, we've got value products at value price points. I mean, Westhoff and Henkel's, tough market to be selling high-end luxury brands. We're selling a $39.95 knife set, 25 pieces. We're giving the customers mid-range value and mid-range products that appeal to all classes of trade in all categories, and it works.
Let's talk about some of the products. What are your best sellers right now?
Well, certainly the ever-present, you know, set it and forget it.
Set it and forget it.
The chicken.
I wish I could do that with the stock market.
I'm sure a lot of people wish that. Yeah. True. Or buy it and don't forget it.
Yeah, there you go.
We have the new Grill Wave, which actually turns your microwave into a micro griller, if you will.
Oh, so you could put that in the microwave?
It's the George Foreman grill without the plug. Imagine grilling food in a microwave immediately within minutes.
Really?
Getting that grilled, that grilled fresh taste.
Okay.
The Veg-O-Matic, which is the only product in the Smithsonian Institute, the only gadget in history, is actually back. This was the original slicer dicer. Ron Popeil created this 50 years ago.
Okay, Larry, fantastic. Congratulations. Alexis, back over to you.
For all the work it does, this machine should sell for over $400. You know you're not going to spend $400 for it, not $375 or $350, not $325 or even $300, not $275 or $250, not $225 or even $200. All you spend for this fabulous machine, 4 easy monthly payments of $39.95. And look what you get.
You get the Wall Street Journal this morning. That's what you get. That's Ron Popeil. I'm Andrew Colton in for Gordon Deal. It's Monday morning. The recent death of famed TV pitchman Billy Mays has brought the direct marketing world to the forefront, something that often isn't more to most of us than some background noise on TV. Our Gordon Deal spoke with Larry Nusbaum. He's director of direct marketer Ronco. Ronco, of course, named for Ron Popeil.
Explain, I guess, how things might change, if at all, with the recent death of Billy Mays. Does that change things for the infomercial industry?
Well, I think it was a real shock. I mean, Billy Mays fashioned himself off of Ron Popeil. We actually tried to hire Billy to be the heir apparent to Ron. And I think, with the Pitchman show and reality TV, which, either you're going to turn a channel, it's going to be reality TV or an infomercial. I think with Billy's passing, it was really a painful loss to the industry as a whole, because I think that the industry really needed a screen sell, right? First it was Ron Popeil, and then it was Billy Mays. And you do have Tony Sullivan, and you do have soft sell approaches with Proactive and Vanessa Williams, but Billy is the real loss to the industry, I think.
So with the pitchmen seemingly doing well and the infomercials doing well, why is it that Americans seem to be embracing the products that they see?
I think the reason is because there's value in the products. I mean, I really believe that if you offer somebody, I don't think marketing, media, or television has changed that much. I think whether it's Procter & Gamble, where I grew up, in their world, and you're selling Safeguard soap, or you're selling a rotisserie, a Showtime rotisserie, or an electric pasta maker, or a good knife set, if you offer value and you give people a reason to buy something and it make their life easier and a good price point, especially in this economy, they're going to buy.
Is there a price point that you find people have in their heads for products in today's economy? Is it $50, $100, $200?
I really believe it's more of the $19.95. I mean, honestly, I think, impulse. Let's say that many of the infomercial and short form direct marketing products are impulse, and I think $29, $19.95, $9.99. If somebody can drop a $20 bill, that's a very comfortable amount to spend. I think the minute you start to ask somebody to spend over $50 or $150, like our rotisserie, that's a thoughtful purchase.
Okay.
That's not an impulse front end of the checkout at Walmart or cash register at Walgreens. It's a, do I really need this product? And what will it do for me? And am I really sold? I think you really have to sell somebody on a $100+ product. I think $100 is the magic number that really becomes a thoughtful acquisition.
Remember